I mean, how do you do this? Do you sell it to bars, sort of under the table, hush-hush? And you were telling me what?
Well, a lot of times a smart moonshiner will have just a couple of people that he deals with that will buy in large quantities from him. That way you don't have a lot of traffic coming to see you. You're not out there making that many business deals. You may have to sit on your product for a little while longer, you know, waiting for these deals to go through, but that makes a whole lot less traffic and a whole lot less chance of getting caught.
So, how do they find you?
Well, I guess they were just lucky, but...
I like this.
So let's say, hey, let's do a show about moonshiners. Let's go to Virginia. Yeah, but if you try to keep quiet, how did someone find you?
Well, they actually got in touch with my buddy Tim, and me and Tim were on the very first season of Moonshiners. I guess we were the original Moonshiners, and he'd had a few parts in some, you know, smaller parts in some shows, and they talked to him about it, and, you know, the first thing he tells me, he says, look, I need a favor. I said, okay, what is it, you know? I'm your brother pretty much, you know? What do you got? I'm there for whatever you need. And the next thing he says is, now, I ain't told nobody your name or who you are. And I'm like, oh, God, what have you done? And he tells me about the show and asks me if I would like to be on there. He said, I understand if you don't want to be on TV making moonshine. And I thought about it for a few days, and I agreed, and you know what?
The rest is history, isn't it?
Yeah.
How much moonshine do you drink a day?
Well, it depends on what day it is.
Today, so far today.
Which day's a heavy drinking day?
Well, just depends on which day I'm not really busy. But being a moonshiner, pretty much every day is really busy. And quality control is really important. So, you know, I usually assign that job to myself because, you know, I do know better what's good liquor and what's not than somebody else.
So do you drink beer too, or are you just a moonshine guy?
I do. I drink beer as well, but it's not something I do constantly. But sometimes you do have to sample the product just to make sure that the customer's going to get a great product.
So is it an acquired taste? Because I was telling you in the commercial break that I tried moonshine when I was in Ecuador this summer, and you told me that was probably not good moonshine made out of sugar cane. I didn't necessarily consider it, you know, wonderful when it went down.
Yeah.
But is there, you know, do you develop a taste for it? Is there something that
you do develop a taste for it, but it's like a beer. It's an acquired taste, and just like coffee. Don't everybody like coffee? It's an acquired taste as well. But good moonshine, it will not burn and will not just feel like you swallowed a cup of fire. It will be very smooth. Will have actually a very good taste to it, and it will be something that you'll acquire the taste to very easily when you do drink good moonshine.
Higher alcohol content?
It can have higher alcohol content. That's something that each individual moonshiner can actually vary as he pleases, depending on what his customers like. I myself like to make between 90 and 100 proof, and it's something that you can, when you make it good and smooth and have a good product, it can be that strong, and you can still drink it, and it be just as smooth as anything you'd get out here in the liquor store that was much lower proof.
You got a clean esophagus. Because it's just clean.
Yeah.
It's just cleaning you out.
That's the greatest compliment he's ever gotten.
It is.
She's got the best question. She's got the best question.
Did you bring any? Because I have never tried moonshine.
Well,
You can't travel with it.
you know, you can travel with it.
You can? How?
Well, if I told you that, I'd never be able to travel with it again. But I didn't bring any because, well, I have to be here on the show, so the last thing they wanted me to do was be holed up in an airport with, you know, and not be able to make it.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, the show premieres tonight.
Tonight at 10 p.m.
on the Discovery Channel. Can't wait. It sounds like such a fun show.
Well, you know, we have it's me and it's my buddies Howard and Mo, and I also wind up I have a secretary on the show. Her name's Megan, and she's great as well. And you know, all I can say is if you like to laugh, you have to watch this show. If you don't like to laugh, just don't tune in. But you know what? Who does not like to laugh?
Is that you guzzling moonshine there?
I just had broke my ribs, and that's right there.
So that was actually all moonshine? So
yeah, that was moonshine.
You don't do a shot. You do like a canister.
Well, that's the mason jar. It comes in a quart jar, you know. I don't drink the whole thing at one time. I mean, not most of the time, but sometimes, you know, depending on the mood I'm in, maybe I will.
All right, I have to get some of your recipes now that I know you make salad dressing out of it. There he goes. Okay.
Yeah, right there I had broken 3 ribs.
I've done that.
And you know what? It really helps out, you know.
Blur out your chest hair?
No, that's tattoos.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I want to make sure. Tickle, great to meet you. The show premieres tonight at 10 p.m. on the Discovery Channel. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
We'll tell the Duck Dynasty guys you said hello.
Tell them I said.
See you, everyone.